Good morning, everyone. Good morning and welcome back to the garden. I hope you're okay. It's good to be back. It's good to be back in Stellaris. Bear with me just one moment. I'm just pouring a coffee and then I'll get started with the continuation of the playthrough. Don't worry, for those out of the loop, I will explain exactly what's happened in the last several years. But please know before I get there that I'm working on a big video essay for the YouTube channel. I was hoping to have a 60-minute render for you, but unfortunately, just before starting the stream, the render malfunctioned, much to my frustration. So I'll have to restart the render this afternoon in the hopes that it'll be ready by around 5 o'clock this evening. One moment if you please. Okay. Hi, so I've got my coffee with me now. I do need to caffeinate, and apologies if I seem slow in the head, more so than usual. I've got a hangover. I decided to have 2 glasses of wine, and a cider, and a hot bath. But regardless, last night these 3 things combined caused me to have a really vicious hangover this morning. I've gone for a dog walk, and I've had lots of fresh air and water, but oh my god, it won't, I'm old, I'm elderly, basically. It won't seem to dislodge. But yes, so too long didn't read when it comes to the next YouTube video. Please know that I'm working on a big video essay, but I've nearly got half of it ready for you. Holy shit, it's a behemoth of a project. As for Stellaris, welcome to it. Very broadly, if you're not familiar with the game at all, it is a broad strategy game. It is a very grand strategy game in which you play as a races of aliens who are taking to the stars and colonizing worlds outside of their solar system. Is it me or is it a bit choppy? I'm seeing some chop there. Hopefully that goes away. That's kind of weird. Effectively, it's a grand strategy game in which you take over planets orbiting their stars. You can see them highlighted here. Those lines between the stars are the hyperspace the hyperspace lanes that allow for efficient travel between those stars. And essentially, it's about not just fighting other aliens, but also engaging in diplomacy, dealing with random events, dealing with the fact that you, as a species, will not be, generally speaking, completely on the same page. You will have citizens with their own political needs, which you'll need to manage. And, it's sort of like, as weird as it sounds, it's a bit more of a realistic take on your typical build a civilization thing. You don't have just everyone who has one state of mind, is what I mean. For example, if I go to the faction screen here, you can see that our empire, the Seedborn... Sorry, that's not true. We are the Tended, aren't we? The Seedborn Ascendancy is just one faction of many, consisting of about 38 million plants. Billion. We're in the billions now, aren't we? So, so whatever unit figure that is, I would assume it's billions. So we collectively have... Does it actually show me my total... How many pops do I have in my entire empire? Demographics. I have around 294 billion citizens. Let me introduce you to them. We are playing as the Gardeners Tended. We come from here. Life Glow, which is just the plant name for a star, effectively. Now, for the sake of roleplay, for the sake of the fact that I think it's fun, I've come up with a bunch of just, information about my species. So obviously you have your stats here, determined when you first select the game, but I'm choosing to believe that we're fanatical spiritualists, which means we're extremely religious. We are an extremely religious faction. Pardon me, just 1 minute. Turn that down just a smidge, it's a bit too loud in my ear. So, we're an extremely religious faction of plant people that come from the world of Big Green. Why Big Green? Well, that's presumably how plants would conceptualize a planet. A huge green place full of water and being bathed in the light of life glow. Now, we have achieved sentience by essentially linking our roots together. Not strictly speaking, again, just for the sake of background flavour. Individual plants are able to link up with others by entangling their roots and sharing feelings. Not necessarily full-on, like, hive mind type stuff, but just generally, like a family unit will be able to communicate their general feelings to each other across these roots. So that does mean we have the disadvantage of being... Where is it? We are very slow growing. So we're weak, we're sedentary. Are we slow growing? Is that true? Sorry, no, we're just sedentary. So basically we don't spread from planet to planet easily, and we're also very weak. We're just plants after all. We're fragile. We grew up from the soil of our homeworld, linked up with each other, and started to learn how to build things, how to craft tools, that sort of jazz. Right. Sorry, just pouring a coffee. So, Big Green, our homeworld, in our eyes, we considered ourselves special because we have evidence, a lot of evidence, of there being an ancient non-plant species that was here. Presumably we found their ruins and reverse engineered their technologies, but they are effectively, in our religion, dubbed the Great Gardener. The Great Gardener protected us. The Great Gardener considered us special. The Great Gardener shielded us from the other evil creatures around the place, as evidenced by the fact that we are clearly the Gardener's favourites on this world. We are numerous, and we are the world is well adapted specifically for us. That's convenient. However, again, for the sake of roleplay, we're going to pretend that the Great Gardener considered this world an agricultural world. We're a farm, basically. We are what happens if the hot dogs achieve sentience, basically. So, we took to the stars to look for the Great Gardener, not realizing that we are we're technically a food source. So, they are the Seedborn. That's us. Now, what's happened? So, on leaving Big Green, we started expanding this way and that way to discover that we lucked out hugely on the galactic disk. We managed to spread out sideways in this direction. What's the name of this sector again? Is that the pizza sector? I think it is, isn't it? Where are my sectors? Sorry, it's been a while. This is the root sector. So the central root. Big Green is our capital, Garden Regalia, Garden Quaker, so 2 nearby planets, our first colonies. The pizza sector is over there, so Garden Pizza, it's another garden world over there. Zukovus, slave world, I'll explain that later. Over there to the right, we have the slaughter sector, so Garden Slaughter is the bureaucratic centre. Is that correct? Is that the slaughter sector? 1 second. So just named after the capitals. Nope, that's a lie. Sorry, the slaughter sector is up here. Oh yes, I remember. We'll get there in a minute. So the slaughter sector is up there. So I think this is the wither sector. Wither being the name for deserts among our people. Okay. And I think this is just not a sector yet. This is just space that we're taking over. Anyway, so my point is, we got lucky on the galactic disk. Why? Because we were able to spread left and right very quickly and effectively, accidentally, cut off this other species. This is the League of Panaxa. Now, we are ostensibly friendly with them because they are like us. They are plant people. They understand and we They understand and we understand them. So, you know, obviously all of this universe was created for plant people, and, you know, they are one of us. I mean, it's self-evident. So that's nice. So we managed to cut them off, which means that we've kind of robbed them of their destiny. In order to get to the rest of the galaxy, they've got to go through us. Whoops. Again, we're not ostensibly enemies with them. We've never fought a war, but I am keeping the border between us pretty heavily militarized. Now, to the north of us, though, this is where the drama begins. We bumped into something disgusting, something horrendous. Ugh. Look at it. Ugh. It's got gangly bits and everything. Some sort of reptile. Ugh. Anyway, this is the Rethelian Commerce League. So, as you can imagine, we started butting heads with the Rethelian, a species ugly to us, pretty much immediately. And we launched into the first Rethelian War. The first Rethelian War was an indecisive thing. We had this section of the disc, they had this one, and really the borders didn't change at all. They shot at us, we shot at them, a treaty was signed, blah blah blah. It was all very pointless. Anyway, the second Rethelian War started pretty much immediately after the first one. Just after a short break, we got back to fighting again. This time, though, our fortunes were very different. You know that I reacted going, ooh, on this. This is basically what we did. We kicked them in the spine. Their empire went this way, and we basically came in here and sliced like straight into their spine and cut them in half, making a small vassal state here at the time, which is not good for them. We basically crippled the Rethelian. Now, as good as that was, we also had it had an unexpected side effect. We pushed them, politically speaking, into the arms of an ally. They weren't allies at the time of the Rethelian, but we pushed them in to the arms of the Amari galactic state. This is the Amari. Now, these are weird bird-type people. Their ethics, so what are they again? Materialistic, fanatical xenophiles, so they're very different from us, both physiologically and politically. So they were a much larger force, so the Rethelian were now together with them. I think they were full-on military allies, so it was pretty bad for us. So the Second Rethelian War, despite being good for us, pushed them into the arms of the Amari galactic state. The peace wouldn't last after the Second Rethelian War, and the Third Rethelian War kicked off again pretty much inevitably some years after the first. Thank you, Stuffy Jester. Thank you very much, Stuffy. Holy shit. Thank you sincerely. Sorry, I'm just going to sip this coffee. Okay. So, the Third Rethelian War started, and it went amazingly. We completely smashed the Rethelian. Now, the Amari, I greatly respect. They have earned my respect. Despite being weird bird people, they were committed to their allies. They decided to enter the war on the side of the Rethelian, and they fought valiantly. Eventually, the Rethelian, convinced that the Amari would come and save them, refused to come to the negotiating table. To be fair to the Rethelian, my demands were extreme. I basically told the Rethelian to bend the knee. I ordered them to bend the knee in order to end the war, end their sovereignty. Naturally, they refused, so this was a problem because they expected the Amari to eventually bail them out. I ended up having to send my war fleets in to Amari space. To do that, I used the Christus Gate. This is a naturally occurring wormhole, and I used it to go here. Although it is under the command of the Order of the Cracksville, if memory serves, it wasn't then. The Order of the Cracksville are religious like me. They're a bit weird looking. So I'm hoping our relations stay okay, but truth be told, only one of us has picked the correct god. We'll see. So we're okay with them, and I'm pretty sure they let our military fleets pass. So, yeah, that happened. Basically, long story short, 3 wars against the Rethelian Commerce League, with the last one involving the Amari, and the Gardeners Tended prevailed. Our forces advanced on all fronts. There was a spectacular invasion that occurred. I think it was Colonel Coffee's army basically stormed one of the major fortress worlds of the Amari. Casualties were high, but it's pretty much the height of that general's career, because holy shit, it was incredible. Anyway, welcome to the aftermath of the Third Rethelian War. We have been at peace for about 2 years now. The war fleets are either home or coming home. Our economy is doing a little bit better than it was during the war. Wars are expensive, after all. And now we need to try and, well, extend the tendrils of the garden deeper into Rithelian space politically. Of course, we'll eventually do it literally because I want to absorb my new vassal. The Rithelian bent the knee. It's over. Although, new fronts have opened up. Over here, the nation of Tithanderus? What are they called again? Nation of... Whoa! Oh, yes, of course. Yes, that's going to be a weakness, another wormhole. Who are they again? Hang on, I've forgotten. Oh, yes. These guys got feisty. In the middle of the Third Rithelian War, they started insulting me, which I thought was kind of rude. Hostile. Why hostile? Hang on. Tense relations. What are you doing right now? Oh, rivaling them? Are you rivaling us? Yes, they are. They consider us rivals on a geopolitical sense. Closed borders with us. Okay. We don't know their empire sprawl. They have 6 colonies. We need more information about them. Knowledge is power. Okay. So, I guess we just continue. You might have to bear with me. I'm going to have to try to remember what all the controls are again. What's this then? So Combat 1, Simulus the Swift, one of my fast... Where is this? Sorry. Fleet combat in the Quakers. Oh, of course, pirates. Aphid Beta, so the Aphid fleets are pirate hunters. Where are you right now? Closed sector screen, shipyard, star bases, military fleets. I have 4 of them. Warthorn Alpha and Beta, they are my primary combat fleets. And then Aphid Beta and Longclaw Alpha. Longclaw is a... That's not a... seed. That's not a seed-born designation, is it? Cruiser. Oh, this is my vassal, isn't it? The Rithelian. Yes. That's how reptile people would describe their navies. A long claw. Yeah. We are war thorns. They are long claws. Okay. Where are you stationed? You're going back and forth on anti-piracy patrol? No, you're going back to the homeworld of Rithel. Of course. You did your duty. Okay. So my war fleets are returning home, or are home already. Confirm. The Galactic Senate is currently in session. What's going on here? Have we thrown in our lot? What's this, sorry? Natural sanctuaries. We should preserve natural spaces as parks where citizens can escape from their troubles. Minor restrictions to heavy industry are required, but it's a low price to pay. So it's a motion that's been brought to the table of the Galactic Senate by the Order of the Craxval, so the spiritual guys to the east side, supported by them, the Amari, and also the mushroom people of Tyrathurius. What's the blank blob in the middle of the Empires with those 2 red ships? I'll have a look in a minute, the cat with the hat. So sorry, what are the penalties? Diplomatic weight from economy. Oh no. No, I do want my diplomatic weight from my economy. Reduces population amenities usage. Nah, I'm going to remain neutral. See where this goes. We've still got time until that motion gets anywhere near being finished. We've analysed some debris. Unspent civic points for one of my species. Hostile fleet is present. What's that, sorry? There is. What's that, sorry? Military... Oh, of course. Wait, didn't we destroy them? Hostile fleets. Why are they there? That world has been taken over? Ransomeers. Oh, I see, it's an event. Ah, okay. Right, so one of my worlds has been taken over by a bunch of people. Okay, ignore the trait points, low stability. Cavar Bio. Where was that? Of course, it's the newly acquired... Yes, so we did. So not just we didn't just make the Rithelian a vassal. We took over some of their territory, right? So we have lots of work to do, I'm afraid, folks. Okay. Right. So just trying to refamiliarize myself. Terraforming. Oh yes, we were also terraforming two like non-appropriate worlds, weren't we? Okay. What about technology? Where were we? Whoops. Clark the Viking. Ah, Clark the Viking. He was my former, my former president. Great Root? What's the name of the presidency? Prime Root, sorry. So Prime Root Kralux, who, if memory serves, was one of my governors, I think, of the Slaughter Sector, is now the current serving Prime Root of our species. Okay. So, our former Prime Root has gone back to physics research. Okay. Carry on, boys. So, sorry, what was the red, Oh, that, of course. Yes, this is unclaimed space, owing to the fact that there are native life forms there that are surprisingly dangerous. I would send in my fleet to clear them out. In fact, I really should. There's no huge rush right now. But yes, I need to clear them out in order to close that gap in the garden. Okay. Right, so, what do I need to do now? Hello? Reinforcements in transit. At least one of our fleets is in transit, reinforcing another one. Cool. So yeah, we got new ships on the way to replace those that have been lost. Let me just go to my fleet manager. This will show me a breakdown of all the fleets. So Warthorn, Alpha, Beta, Aphid, Beta, Command. Of course, so Warthorn Alpha is being heavily reinforced with new destroyers. Something, I can't remember what happened to them. Is it just war losses? That was 2 years ago. Where is Warthorn Alpha? Did you face those life forms and get your ass kicked? Probably. Hang on. Warthorn Alpha is currently here. No, I think they're just general war losses, aren't they? Okay. Thank you, Wive Baby, Swag on Ice, and Sergeant Professor. Thank you, all of you. Anyway, so for those just joining, I hope you're okay. Too long didn't read. I'm working on a big video essay project for the YouTube channel, but it's going to take some time, I'm afraid. Okay. Let me have a look here and see what my current treaties are. Is it here? How can I look at my current war treaties with the Amari? Do I have to speak to the Amari directly? Or is it the species screen? Policies? No. Situation log. Contacts. Yeah, it's here, isn't it? Okay, so sort by strength. Okay, we don't know most other strength. Oh yeah, watch out for them. They're very dangerous. Mysterious species. Okay, don't know who you are. I remember who you are. You're just some primitives. Remove the primitives from the list here. Show me just the major factions. Okay. Yeah, we've done surprisingly well. I mean, the Amari, bless them, they did their best, but holy crap, we kicked the shit out of them. And if memory serves, the Order of the Cracksful, these guys here, declared war against the poor Amari. We weakened them, and then the Order of the Cracksful rode in. Oh, shit. Okay. Anyway, okay, so I think we're fine. So I'm just mostly playing reactively right now, waiting to see what I need to do. So who's doing what? Unpause the game, sorry. Right, so my main sector's not building anything on them right now. Probably should. There is some free space, apparently, on many of my sectors. Star bases, military fleets, civilian ships. The Senra. 1 second. Construction vessel Senra. Can you build anything for me? So these are now built. Why have we not built there? Not sure. There's also some stuff we can build over here. I'll send Saints Terror. So the construction vessel Saints Terror, I order you to go here and build mining stations. Okay. Thank you, Orivo and Tiot. Thank you very much. Right. So we ran out of space up here, didn't we? Or did we? What's going on over there? The Order of the Cracksful are exploring. Oh, of course, I decided that I could take my time because this fallen empire, effectively, they won't let anyone go near their space. Who's that there? Mining drone expansion fleet. Yeah, we need to get rid of them. Order restored on Garden Damray. With the significant reduction of crime on Garden Damray, the planet's once pervasive criminal underworld has been reduced to nothingness. The population has been imbued with a renewed sense of safety and harmony. Good. Show me Garden Damray. So Garden Damray is currently in here, this corner over here. Agri-World. Okay. So quite a number of agricultural districts. There's plenty of stuff that we can build. Okay. Thank you, Salter UK. Thank you very much, Salter. There is quite a bit we can build.
Have granted us new wisdom.
And we have new technology. Okay, 1 second before I do anything then. So Garden Damray. Let me just try to re-familiarize myself with all this again. Stability level is growing. Criminal element is dropping. Show me the population currently. So specialists. I'm ordering clerks. So prioritize clerks right now. Okay. So what are they making? So each individual world is sort of divided up into jobs which are available based on the districts that I build. So there are 2 rulers currently there, seed-born only. Specialists in the form of artisans, in the form of researchers, police, and metallurgists. And then at the lowest class, the workers. We do have some slaves. We are evil plant people after all. So the Rayub, who are kind of disgusting, frankly. I don't want them in our empire. We need some miners. It looks like I need some population growth on this world. Where's my current pops? 18 available jobs. Okay. Yeah, we definitely need to expand the population. Population. Growing. Current immigration. Immigration's quite, slow for us. People are entwined with each other's roots and they don't want to move much. Okay. What can I build then? Let's have a look. Administrative offices. How's my empire sprawl? So this determines my bureaucracy and what it can effectively handle, and above a certain limit then I start taking penalties because there's just too much to do and too much stuff is getting left on the cutting room floor effectively when it comes to important shit that needs to get done. Temple. Priest job, spiritual... Oh, okay. Build a temple. Okay, it's a bit of upkeep requirement. What's the upkeep requirement? Just energy. How are we doing on energy? Much better, but I did notice we were suffering during the war. Suffering quite a lot. Oh, of course, I remember this. We have the technology to now produce exotic gas? Minerals into exotic gas. So if we're struggling to make certain rare elements, we can actually synthesize them now rather than find them in space. Okay. Minerals into consumer goods. Okay, we do need some amenities on this world. So how can I get more amenities? Is that Clark's? Civilian industries. Minerals into consumer goods. Commercial zones. Clark's produce... Oh, that's more Clark's, isn't it? Okay, give me another commercial zone. Okay. Gene clinics. Medical workers turn consumer goods into amenities and population growth speed. Get one of those? Okay. It's good enough for now. Unpause. Technology... Yeah, we finished a research project. Unlocks Ripper autocannons. These upgraded rotary autocannons feature improved tracking and fire control systems. This allows them to maintain an even higher rate of fire. So, this is a hardpoint weapon that we can mount onto... Wait a minute. Kinetic weapon... Armor damage, so shield damage plus, reduced armor damage. Yeah, okay. We might need to upgrade some of our ships then with those. No, I haven't, Jack. Reach around. Not familiar. Engineer Azium, an elderly engineer, would like new instructions. So the game has drawn a number of cards from a deck, and I have to pick one. No rare ones currently. Synthetic crystal plants. What will that produce for me? So those are buildings that I can build on the surface of worlds, turning minerals into rare crystals. How many of those do I have? Rare crystals. I found a bunch, but I have no native construction. Ooh, interesting. City district housing, empire modifier. All city district housing gets a +1. You know what? I'm going to go with the rare crystal manufacturing just because it's relatively quick to do. Okay. Thank you, Slicks and Ericana. Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay. So please research the ability to create synthetic rare crystals. So at the top of the screen here, you can see rare crystals 182, but we've got +0. We have no native manufacturing base for those. Certain weapon systems or technology will require that I invest rare crystals, and if I'm having to outfit an entire fleet and I don't have any manufacturing base, then I could be in trouble. Where's Lulu? She is... She has her bum on the radiator behind that curtain. The radiator's on. In fact, I probably should turn it off. It's going to get expensive. Hang on. It was cold, but it wasn't like super cold. I only turned it on briefly because she was soaking wet. Okay. Right, so let's carry on. So my war fleets are coming back. Some of my construction vessels are currently idle, for I don't have anything to build. I do need to pay a closer attention to some of my worlds, especially the newer ones. So let's have a look here. Frontier sector, Garden Araxis down here. How are you doing? So I'll just check them quickly before I spend too much time looking at individual worlds. Administrative offices, precinct houses. Available jobs 5, housing. So no unemployment. There's still room to expand.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Okay. Garden Damre's building some new stuff. Cavarbio? A bureaucratic centre on the frontier. It's not part of any true sector. What's going on here? An Arctic world. An Arctic world? Of course, the Rethelian. I just took this over, didn't I? Hold on, this needs attention. So where is this? It's here. So there's their homeworld. Of course, so this was one of the worlds that I took as part of the settlement. That has a very high trade value right now. Is that because of the slaves? Hang on. If I hold down Alt, I'll see all of the resources that are being acquired on each individual star system. So note the +57 trade resources on this world here. That's because those are slaves that are currently being traded. So the fact that over here I have 22 trade value and it's not green indicates that it's money being left on the table. Why? Also, I need to pay attention to my trade. Hang on. What is that? It is the homeworld itself. What is that exactly? Planet production. Yeah, is it slaves? +22. From populations +5. From the jobs +24. Trade value represents a civilian day-to-day economic activity. Star bases collect trade value and then convert it into resources such as energy credits, which is what we want. Yeah, I think it is the star base, isn't it? Is it really just the population, just slave value? No, can't be. Some of these jobs that they're doing. Clerks, maybe? So what are they producing? The clerks are producing they're producing amenities. Oh, I see. Yeah, it is. It's the clerks. They have lots of them. Technicians. Produces metal. Produces food. What's that? Medical workers. Okay. Yeah, seems to be mostly the clerks then. Okay. So, what else is here? Bureaucrats turn consumer goods into administrative capacity. Temples. Precinct houses produce unity, which I've got a lot of, being spiritual. They have lots of administrative offices. Okay. Should I upgrade those? Bureaucrat jobs will increase. No, it will require the upkeep of rare crystals that I don't have, so, you know. Okay. 20%, what's that? Stability. Oh dear. Can I upgrade the precinct house? Upkeep moats. That will cost me moats? How many moats do I have? It's a volatile moats. I'm getting +6. Okay, so we do have some space. Enforcers produce unity, decrease crime. So effects from low stability, population approval rating. Okay, so I don't think increasing the number of police officers is going to help, is it? It's population approval, isn't it? And they don't like me because, well, they're xenophilic. I'm xenophobic. Yeah. So what am I doing with them? So for those just joining, Kavarbio is a conquered world. Okay, so one thing at a time. Let me just go here to the station. Kavarbio station, just to keep track of it. Right. So this is Kavarbio station. I presume I'd need to upgrade it. That's the mining station. That's the star. Okay, just an outpost right now. Upgrade it to a starport, I presume, if I wish to exploit the trade resources here. It is surrounded by quite a few trade resources. How many star bases can I build in total? Oh, I'm at capacity. Alright. I can always get rid of a different one. Do I need every single star base? Star bases. Don't think so. Slaughter Station. Lady of Slaughter. Oh no, wait. 41 trade. Jester King Station. I set these up to consume trade, did I not? What's at Jester King Station? Yeah, trade hubs. I can't remember. How do I monitor all of my incoming trade? There is a button. Is it down here? Empire map, diplomatic map, trade route. There we go. So here we can see all of the trade being collected by my merchants who I don't have direct control over. Hi there, Duvan. Evening? It's not the evening. It's the morning. It's 5 minutes to midday, in fact. But yeah, all's good here. I was rather disappointed to see that just before I started the stream, there was a malfunction with Adobe Premiere, which meant that the render that was operating since just before 8 o'clock this morning was corrupted, which is, I must admit, rather disappointing. But it's water under the bridge. I've just got to restart the render and just leave my... It was my fault. I started playing with OBS and I was like, I'll try and run Stellaris at the same time as the render. That was a mistake. I should have just left it the fuck alone. When the PC is rendering, like, all of its resources are being consumed rendering, so I should have just left it alone. Lesson learned. Sorry, what was I doing? I was looking at some of the trade value here. We do have a bit of a piracy problem. Piracy effects. Current piracy is very high. I'll need to send one of my aphid fleets patrolling. Piracy. Trade route piracy. Sorry, max piracy 38. Current piracy 34. Yeah, we have a huge piracy issue. Okay. So yeah, lots of plant pirates realizing that they can just take a ship and fill it full of their family, intertwine their roots, and suckle upon the fruits of space as opposed to working towards the good of the state. That's a problem. An underground economy. Okay, if it keeps being a problem, we're going to have organized pirates setting up stations attacking my own, so... Right. Okay. Not hugely seriously, Spiffy Sec. The rendering has never been enough of a problem to worry about that. I just do it overnight or whatever. Okay. Sorry, I'm losing track of what I'm doing. Araxis Station. I'm just going to see if... are there any free... Hang on. Stations that I don't give a shit about? Honestly, probably not. I mean, most of these stations are already gathering. I'll leave it for now. I'll leave that money on the table. It's not as if my economy's faltering right now, is it? Okay. Carry on doing what you're doing, Kavarbio. Next question I had. If I go to my factions... No, species... Hello. Sort by population count. The Seedborn. Here we are. This is us. Okay. So the Rathelian have 164 billion. We have 295 billion. Okay. So I consider them residents. I wouldn't say that they're full citizens of the garden. We'll tolerate their presence because they are a full-on spacefaring species. Should we tolerate their presence? I mean, we are xenophobes. They're not slaves. I don't think they deserve slavery. But they'll never have the same rights as, you know, true-born, true-grown plants, you know. Okay. Set their rights. Living standards, basic. Military service soldiers only. Residents. So pops are free, but they're less important politically, and the species cannot produce leaders. Yeah. You're not allowed to colonize anything, and there are no current population controls. You're free to breed with whomever you wish. Nevertheless, keep an eye on them, or keep a tendril on them, I suppose. Okay. Right. Technology research, galactic campaigns. The influence cost on claiming a system has dropped by 10%, along with war exhaustion gains. So effectively, during a war, it's now going to be easier to summon the political will and generally not tire out your civilization when it comes to making claims. Okay. Further improvements to administration grant an extended power projection across the stars, and the military clout needed to enforce our demands. Sociological research complete. Thank you, Concordi, the 67-year-old seed-born sociologist. New cards have been drawn from the deck. I need to pick one. Okay. Hollow temples. Gene crops. Interesting. Food increase from farmers. How are we doing? Pretty well. Societal research. Go for this one. It is low-hanging fruit. Genetic modification of the crops. Okay. Right. Is it more difficult to buy a lot or house in ruins and build on it? I don't know, Sylphalion. I've never tried it. I've never tried that. Okay. You've probably got to be in quite a bit of money to do that, Sylphalion. More than I have. Yeah, I'm looking into mortgages for bungalows, so you know. Okay. A leader has gained a level. Captain Sheepgood. So for those joining the stream, you're looking at a race of fanatical spiritualist plant people who are having a bit of a... well, not economic woes, but certainly challenges. Ah, good. The Longclaw fleet has returned to its homeworld of Rethel. How is the homeworld of Rethel? Brittleleaf Rethelia. An Arctic world. So Brittleleaf is the name of an Arctic world. Okay. So yeah, we don't find it easy to live there. Our administrator... yeah, so only 20% habitability there. We've got Rethelian administrators, but we are the true power here in this empire. Yeah, it's difficult. Weirdly, they have a pre-sapient species that they're using as slaves. Weird. Okay. Oh yeah, they got some of those as well. Traders. Rackets? Weird. Right, so let them continue for now. Stability's not great, frankly. Okay. What are they producing? 51% trade value. Okay. Carry on for now. Right. Repairs complete on that fleet. Back out to the map screen. Yes, I do definitely... yeah, I need to deal with this piracy issue, don't I? So go to the right side, close down the sector's view, show me my military fleets. Warthorn Alpha is currently being repaired. Maybe I should send it on patrol. Aphid Beta, what are you doing right now? Does that mean you're just in orbit? You're just in orbit? Okay. So could you please... fleet can be repaired. Give them repairs. Where are they going? So Aphid Beta is currently here at Quaker. They're going to Duck Immortal. Why Duck Immortal? Is there a shipyard there? Anchorage there. There's a wormhole there. Thank you, Dear Roxel and Mikey Blister. Thank you very much. Thank you. Aphid Beta, Warthorn Beta. I guess we're all just coming home after the war, aren't we? Okay. Who's that? That's Colonel Coffee and his victorious forces coming back from the Amari space. Yeah, they did very well. So again, for the sake of roleplay, we're going to say that, so our species focuses on basically, well, how would plants, as in ask yourself, how would plants possibly fight? We're incredibly weak and we're very slow. We don't even possess eyes. We cannot see our targets. We feel our way around the place. We would suck in any conventional combat, any conventional combat. So what do? Well, we clad ourselves in armor, the same way that a tree clads itself in bark. We build huge vehicles that look like enormous mangrove trees with many roots, each root being a leg, clad in metal, and we march slowly, inexorably towards the enemy like enormous walkers that just stride across the ruinous battlefield. Our roots entangled. Oh no! At the age of 141, Captain Sheepgood has died, the governor of Garden Pizza, so the pizza sector. Rest in peace. He returns to the garden. So yeah, we're going to say that our combat units basically march into battle like enormous armoured-clad Ents from Lord of the Rings, is what I'm saying. Again, just for the sake of role-playing. Imagining how would plants fight, you know? They wouldn't possibly fight with their stems exposed to the enemy, would they? They'd cover it in bark, metal bark. Okay, so, rest in peace, Governor. Let's go and... One second. So, sectors. So, was that the pizza sector? It was. It lacks a governor. Do I have a replacement available? Governing. I need to recruit a new governor. Right, let's have a look. Stalk of Ivory. Get a young one. Slave population resource output plus 10. Food from all food jobs in that sector plus 10. Administrative capacity. Ooh, that's a good one. We'll get this one, actually. Okay. Do I have any volunteers amongst the Twitch subs or the patrons who wishes to serve the garden? Please raise your tendril. Are there any plants in the chat? Thank you, Randy Randerson. Thank you very much, Randy. Okay. Let's go with... Right, this is going to be Governor Max de Klein. Max de Klein. Welcome, Max de Klein. So one of the plants from the world of Garden Pizza has distinguished himself, and he's been given the opportunity to take over as governor. Let's even say he was like the protege or something. Okay, so the pizza sector, so here, Garden Pizza, now has a new governor. So both worlds, Zukova and Garden Pizza, are now administered by this governor. Now, let me show you Zukova. So this is interesting. So this world here is actually a slave world. An alpine world, run by us, of course. We invaded. The brave Pogavon, a fungus species, did their best to resist our incoming attack, but they stood no chance. They had conventional weapons, ballistic weapons. They had nuclear warheads, but they were dumb enough to point them at themselves instead of space. Lol. So, we decided to take them over, and now their species is forever lost, for they are little more than a slave race now. As our war ents march into battle, crushing and stomping and, just marching towards the enemy, the Pogavon soldiers, malnourished and poorly equipped, scurry around the feet of the mechs, fighting off any ground forces that try to sneak closer to blow us up or plant mines or whatever. They are effectively being the Skitarii from 40k, just, as slaves. So, the Pogavon. There they are. We do have slave armies coming from there, and they're currently being sent in with the, seed-born mechs. Aphid Beta, repairs complete. Could I get you urgently on anti-piracy duty? Okay. The Skitarii are also slaves? Are you sure? I thought it was a coveted position. They're not servitors. Skitarii are incredibly... surely there's competition to become a Skitarii. My god, if you could be a Skitarii of the Mechanicus. Yeah, those aren't servitors. Yeah, holy shit, they're like fucking holy warriors defending the Titans? What an honor. Right. Sorry, piracy duty. So let me just have a look then. So go to the trade. So where is the piracy problem? It's here, isn't it? Yeah. It's from Jester King. Send them... yeah, send them on a full patrol all the way down there. So, Warthorn Beta. Sorry, Aphid Beta. Could you please start a... how does one do it again? Do I have to order them to Life Glow? Go to Life Glow first, and then I think I have to order them from there.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Thank you, spirits. I'll talk to you momentarily. Yeah, then we'll send them on a patrol route over there. Okay, Warthorn Alpha, what are you doing? You're currently in anchorage, so your ships are powered down. Their reactors are on low power, saving us money. Okay. Right. So the other piracy problem is this way. I swear we had another anti-pirate fleet. Did we not? We have some cash now. I can always just buy one. Let's do that. Where's my primary shipyard? Life Glow. Hello. Switch off the trade map. Life Glow. Yeah, shipyard. Can I get a few corvettes, please? Corvettes, the Casanova class. Okay. Oh, of course, we can build battleships now. The Faranir class. Ooh. Okay. So note that I'm doing that thing again. I'm encouraging subscribers by naming shit. So if you are a subscriber, feel free. Well, when I say so, feel free to raise your hand, and I've no doubt you'll get a star system named after you. Yes, but if you're a patron, particularly, or one of the higher tier Twitch subscribers, I'm sure I'll name an entire class of ship after you. So yeah, we got battleships. Holy shit. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Is that a battleship? It is. Big ship. Right. Look at this. Look. She's flopped on the spine of the sofa. I can't move the camera any higher. That's one comfy dog. Okay. Right, so Life Glow Station. Sorry, can I get a few more Casanova class vessels? 175 alloys and... sorry, why the crystals? We do have some of them. Okay. Transport Fleet Warthorn Beta. Casanova class. I don't want you going to either. Could you just... how do I just build them without assigning them to a... I'll just build them and see what happens. Sorry, I've clicked the wrong thing. Shipyard's Life Glow. Give me 6 corvettes. So if I mouse over the corvettes, piracy suppression is 10. Destroyers have 8, cruisers have 6, battleships have 4. Yeah. So the corvettes can chase down the pirates. Alright. Sweet. And yet I'm still a freaking moon or something, says the clone. Where are you, the clone? Hang on. The clone. The clone is over here. Yes.
The spirits have granted us
you're
new
a
wisdom.
research station producing motes and... ooh, you're a neutron star. Oh no. Producing motes for me. There's motes being mined from this molten world. A crime wave on Brittleleaf Bonzi. There's been a recent upswing in crime on Brittleleaf Bonzi. As the planet continues its descent into lawlessness, this latest crime wave has targeted residential areas that, up until now, have been considered outside of the influence of the planet's dominant criminal gangs. The crime situation must be dealt with. So for 120 months, the criminal wave modifier has been added, increasing the crime on the cold world of Brittleleaf Bonzi. Problematic. It's in the slaughter sector. We're going to have trouble with the slaughter sector because that's all the fucking lizards are there. Technology need. Oh, good. That was quick. Research complete. Sophisticated genetic engineering of crops helps increase yield and further improves both taste and nutrient levels. Wonderful. So food from farmers increased by 20%. Food from star-based construction also increased by 20%. New research, both physics and societal. Ooh. Xenomorph Army. A rare card. Morphogenetic Field Mastery. 16,000. It's expensive. What's this? From its cradle as a purely pharmaceutical venture, advancements in our understanding of the morphogenetic field allow for direct subconscious interfaces with organic units. I see. We can create creatures and... Oh, I see. It's a truly bioengineered horror. Interesting. Morale damage, collateral damage. Oh, Jesus Christ. 500% collateral damage. Interesting. Naval capacity. This might be a better idea. As fun as that sounds, look at that. So we're struggling to keep our ships properly crewed and all that jazz. Oh, come on, says Goliath. Yeah, but... Maintenance cost of my military ships has increased by 7%. Oh, fuck it. Research giant slobbering monsters. Okay. Clark the Viking, our former prime root, would like orders when it comes to physics research. Ooh. Rare technology. The ability to reactivate the derelict gateway stations that can be found scattered throughout the galaxy. Expensive. Particle lances. Expensive. It's all expensive. Gateway travel. Okay, see if we can reactivate those gates. Right, sorry, 1 minute folks, I'm desperate for a wee-wee. Back in just a moment. The soundtrack is reflecting the state of my bladder. Hi. Okay, so for those just joining, hang on. Oh, interesting. So the Order of the Cracksville down here consider the Kelazan Republic their rival. I don't really know much about the latter. Warthorn Beta has been fully repaired. Okay, are you awaiting your assignment? Sectors, shipyards, star bases.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Okay. So now that you've arrived at the home world, I want you to go to... Yeah, I want you to go to Damray and patrol back. So... Where is it? Sorry. Initiate jump patrol. There we go. Cool. So they're going to hunt down pirates. Right. Shipyards at Life Glow. Damn, have they finished manufacturing those corvettes and they assigned them to the wrong place? I think they did, didn't they? Where did they send those corvettes? They must be here. Okay, I'll break away some corvettes from Warthorn Alpha then. So, let me just split this fleet. There we go. Whirling Corolla. Hang on. Let's assign this group. So send 18 corvettes. So assign them back. Okay, so this is going to be... How do I rename this one? Return, move... There we go. Warthorn Charlie. No, wait. What am I doing? What's the American alphanumeric? Is it Charlie? Am I thick? Hang on. Sorry. Yeah, it's yeah, Gamma follows, but so what am I doing? I'm being silly. We'll go with Gamma. Okay. Right, so send Warthorn Gamma. So have this link up with Warthorn Alpha again. There we go. Merge. Take point. Fleet Manager. Patrol. Move. Return. Stop. Merge. There we go. Then send Warthorn Gamma on an anti-piracy patrol over to Zakova and back. Okay. Cool. Hunt down the pirates. Okay, we finished researching synthetic crystal plants. So the crystallization process is complicated and difficult, but synthetic crystals can be manufactured by using specialized industrial plants. Which means that we don't have to find them naturally occurring, which will be a huge benefit. Ooh! Okay. The Citadel. Yep, I need this urgently. The Citadel is an immense battle station capable of holding its own against several strike fleets, and the plans are now being drawn up. If realized, these citadels will become monuments to greatness as much as system hubs. But more importantly, it lets me stuff more stuff onto a station, so I can exploit more trade, and I can put on more guns and all that jazz. And I really would like to build them around Krista's Gate and also... Here. No, is it here? Oh, yes, of course. Yes. I'm expecting this is going to be a war front soon. Okay. What do you want, sausage? Hang on. What? 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 I love you too. She wants a cuddle. She wants to sit on my lap. That's where she spends much of her day. I'm sitting there editing the YouTube videos, and I've just got her flopped with her head basically squished underneath my arm. Yeah. Okay. Right, so the rivalry declared between those two factions. I've got new research underway. Carry on. Okay, my economy is currently okay, apart from this naval capacity problem. My traditions, did I... Hang on, situation log, urbanizer. So Prime Root Kralix was elected on the platform of expanding our urban centres by constructing at least 2 additional city districts. Okay, so I need to go and try and do that. Oh no, wait, we've done it already. Hello! Traders are contacting us. The Racket Industrial Enterprise. It's not a relic, it's an antique. Just think. It survived this many centuries already. Built to last. What? What do you want? How should we respond? Sire, strange mammal people are talking to us. What do they want? I don't know. What do you offer us? Not interested. What do you offer us? We have ore, rich luminous ore, torn right from the stone, sparkling minerals for the tended. But we hungry, we thirst. Grant us 4,000 food, and we shall supply your builders, your makers, with 2,000 minerals. It's not a great deal, to be honest, but what's our mineral capacity? Well, that will bring us to our mineral capacity. Okay. Yeah. Why not? We've got a shit ton of food, haven't we? Yeah, we've got loads. Okay. Well, I wonder what's more valuable on the global market currently. Yeah, sure. A pleasure. A joy to deal with the tended. We will visit again. Resource storage full. So, at the top of the screen, it says my minerals are maxed out. I could also build more storage, or I'm just going to sell some on the galactic market. So, let's sell. Select resource. Sell minerals. Okay. So please sell. What's my current energy max? 62,000. Sell 5,000. Yeah, sell 5,000 minerals. Okay. So on the galactic market, we trade minerals. So the state will sell some minerals to any who would buy. Okay. Our stockpile of minerals goes down. Our energy, so currency, goes up. Take care, Siegfried. Have a good day. Thank you, Mr. LL Mindset, and Fail Proof, and Dr. Nuke. Thank you, all of you. Thank you. Okay. Right. What's going on? The Senate is now in session. Okay, so... is this bill going to pass? Annoyingly, it looks like it might. Diplomatic weight from the economy is down. Population consumer goods upkeep also down by 5%. I don't like it. I might vote against. So we've got quite some weight, politically speaking. Okay. I'm going to vote against the motion. There we go. So we've actually tipped the balance in favour of the opposition. Governor Patricius the Patricius the Intellectual has leveled up. So currently governing the slaughter sector.
Construction complete.
Saints Terra has finished building mining stations over here. Actually, where is here? Where are you? How can I snap to you? Patrol. Saints Terra. I'm sure you're fine. Saints Terra, there you are. I see, you're all the way at the end. There's a potentially habitable world over there. Oh, it's Arctic. Ugh, yuck. Okay. What's over there? Go check that out. Damn it, our resources are full once again. This time it's consumer goods. Okay. Consumer goods is an advanced resource that represents the various gadgets and luxuries and the goods necessary to give your populations a good life and perform intellectual jobs such as research. So it's microwaves and mobile phones or whatever. Okay. So sell some consumer goods then. 27,000. We might need more storage, to be honest. Okay, so sell more consumer goods. 2,500 consumer goods. Traditions available. So since we are fanatical spiritualists, we can actually earn a lot of unity. Unity points is the currency necessary to buy traditions, and traditions are like your big empire-wide buffs that you can accrue. So, we've gone down the expansion, the domination, the prosperity, and the harmony. Oh, and the supremacy. God damn, we are caning this. Yeah, holy shit. Like, this would take me ages to get down these trees normally, but the fact that we're fanatical spiritualists, god damn. Okay, so discovery. We're working down the discovery tree. We've got the science division, currently. So research alternatives has increased by 1, so we get 1 additional card. Okay. To boldly go. Survey speed has increased by 35%. We're not really exploring much right now. What's this? Sorry. Leader experience gained increased by 25%. And the leadership level cap increased by 1. Let's do that then. On our way towards faith in science. Not so sure that's appropriate for our particular species. In this age of increasingly advanced technology, a basic education in polytechnics and applied science will benefit all of our citizens. This will inevitably lead to more qualified leaders. Yes, adopted. So, across the entire empire, leadership experience has increased by the gain is increased by 25%. And an individual leader's experience will basically have a bunch of multipliers. So if I go here to my leaders, here are all of my leaders, and I can see that their level here will confer certain advantages based in their field. So research speed if you're a researcher. What's this? If you're a governor, then you get, say, more resources from jobs. A level 2 will give 4% improvement in that. A level 4, 8%. So pretty significant. Okay. Right, piracy is still an issue. Resource storage full. We're struggling to store. Goddamn, alloys. That's a rare problem. I would put more alloys into naval construction, but, I mean, we're maxed out on ships. What do you want me to do? Upgrade the ships, maybe? Fuck. I need to store more alloys. Where can I store more alloys? I've forgotten. Is it planetary or is it starbase based? I've got citadels coming. Hold on to the alloys. Yeah, that's true. Maybe I should just, like, upgrade a bunch of random stations? I know. The garden grows too much. Our coffers, our cup runneth over. Hectonian station over here. Currently a star hold. Upgrade you. Yeah, we may as well just sink them into a bunch of, sink them into a bunch of our stations. So Krista's Gate is super... What is that? There's currently a star fortress. What's that? So Darren's 96. It's the border fortress that we have with the Kraz. That's currently a star fortress. Hectonian station down here on the border with the the poor old Panaxa. I keep missaying their name. Panaxelia? Panazala. Sorry, Panazala. I apologize. You freaks who sneeze all the time in common conversation. Don't you sneeze. Don't do it. Okay, we're fine. Right. Yes, okay, we'll upgrade this citadel here. So, upgrade to a star fortress for 838 alloys. Sir Hook's Wither. That's a desert station over here. Hangar base to try and fight pirates because we're having a huge piracy issue. Should think about up here, shouldn't I? Plan ahead. What if these guys start getting a bit rowdy? Dilla Station. Upgrade to a star fortress. And don't forget the jump gate, or the natural occurring wormhole, here, of Duck Immortal. Duck Immortal, what is your current station? Also a star hold. Upgrade to a star fortress. Okay. Do you need a good computer to run Stellaris? I don't think so. It doesn't seem particularly system heavy apart from that initial load when the game first starts. So for those just joining the stream, you're looking at the aftermath of the Third Rithilian War. So the third battle against the lizard people that used to live here. They still do live there, but now the tendrils of the Great Garden, our empire, have stretched into their territory and we've taken them over. So, must be terrifying for them. All of a sudden, literal aliens are your masters. They do still exist, politically speaking, but they're little more than a vassal now. They do what they're told. Okay. How long until I can absorb them? They exist purely because I will it, but I also will that their territories become mine. Can collect one favor. Close borders, integrate. Okay, so quite a few years. So it's 2353, we can do it in 2359. Also, hang on. Go to... Have we found Earth yet? Whoops. No. Sometimes Earth spawns. The Sol sector. Or the Sol system, rather. Haven't found it yet. Okay. But yeah, anyway, hope everyone's having a lovely day today. Things here are fine. I'm just trying to get this damn video rendered for you. What's that there? Unsurveyed system. Send the science vessel. Oh wait, I can't. There's no scientist aboard it. Okay, it's not super important right now, to be honest. Same with this. We can take this anytime we want. In fact, why wasn't I before? Because I was saving my... I wasn't taking over... I can't remember. There was a reason. Why should we not take it over now? It's free real estate. I can't take over that sector, otherwise these guys get very angry. Send the construction vessel Nervous Hawk in this direction. Oh wait, so there's hostile creatures there. We'll need to send a war fleet. Let's send it now. Peacetime. Okay. Military fleets. Warthorn Beta, what are you doing? You're currently moving. Aphid Beta. Oh! I'm thick. I sent my Warthorn Beta on an anti-piracy patrol instead of my Aphid Beta. I sent my full-on war fleet. Whoops. Okay. Well, I'll just send Aphid Beta then. Okay, Aphid Beta? Oh, good. Oh, wow. Hang on. Aphid Beta, go this way, please. I want you to... Whoa! Don't... Oh, no, that's fine. Yeah, it's fine. Go through our vassal, it's fine. What are they going to do? Say no? Okay, so we finished... Ooh, let's have a look. Hello. This world was a... was this like a desert? We've terraformed it. Ooh. Hello. So we've terraformed a world. It took ages. Same with this one over here. Frost Cup was formerly... Oh, look at it. Look. Oh, wow. How cool is that? Okay. Nice. Let us put down our roots, shall we? Oh, let's do it. Send colony ships. One to Frost Cup and one to Scheitenfen. Okay. So, here at the homeworld of Big Green, let's order up. I have to do it from the shipyard. So, shipyards, Lifeglow shipyard. Let's get a colony ship. There we go. So build... okay, so this... Yeah, here's the thing. So we do have a slight splinter faction. Splinter plants. Basically, some of our citizens are genetically modifying themselves. Sorry, pardon me just one moment. I'm just going to try and clear my nose. Hang on. One second. Okay, there we go. So, we do have a slight splinter faction in the form of a type of plant life that has genetically modified itself to enjoy Arctic worlds. Not a bad thing. Not a bad thing at all, frankly. I might consider sending them. They call themselves the Slow Roots, owing to the fact that they're much slower growing in the cold climate. For now, though, send True Born, or True Grown, Seed Born. Wait, why are we called Seed Born if we're not born? Weird. Okay, so that's happening there. Build the colony ship. And where else could I... Pizza de Pasta, how are you doing? Available jobs? No unemployment. We should probably focus on where there's unemployment. So hang on. Military fleet, civilian ships, sectors, Big Green. Hello. Unemployed populations on Zacovus. Brittle Leaf Bonzi. I think we have... Oh yeah, it's undesirables. No. Just go from one of our Garden Quaker or something. Garden Quaker. Can you make for... Well, actually, no, it needs to be a shipyard, doesn't it? Sectors, shipyards, Rethel, Leverius, the social system. Over there. Starbase. Right. Shipyard. Please build a colony ship. Okay. Thank you, Charismatic Merchant. Thank you very much, Charismatic. So bear with me. My phone is doing wobblies. Is it my mum? Let's have a look. No, it's just some bullshit ad. Fuck's sake. Right. Alright, election. Ah, okay, we have an election. So, democratic ruler elections. Each candidate enters the election with a mandate and the backing of a specific faction seeking voter support. On election day, all pops may vote all pops who may vote do so, and the winner is elected, prime root. So Clark the Viking is sitting for election again. He's currently leading the research into, what was it, like wormhole travel or some shit? Haynes the Speedy, one of our admirals, is up for election. Okay, so who's that? Governor Kralux, ruling from Big Green. Okay. So what's this, sorry? Support. Election ending. Of course, I can choose to support certain ones if I wish at the cost of influence. Is this the, we have the ability to influence elections, don't we? Honestly, I'm just going to leave it. We're not in a state of war right now. Okay. The result will be announced shortly, in a few seconds. Good luck, candidates. Alright, the social system. What's going on over here? So, hello, social system. It's a binary system. Hello! Clark the Viking! Wonderful! Oh good, we did it. So Clark the Viking is once again prime root of the Tended. Brilliant. Okay. So prime root of the Tended, consult the situation log. As per the prior prime root's mandate, our planetary districts have expanded, gaining us 1,000 unity points. Wonderful. Okay, so since Clark has abandoned his position to go and be the leader, who can take over for me? Commanding Gravy Beaver. Commanding the Burns Tail. Okay. Leader experience. Mikey the Mystic, that weird plant man. He's very stubborn, and apparently he's psychic. Okay. Let's assign Gravy Beaver. So Gravy Beaver, the plant who's currently on the command dais of one of our science vessels, you are ordered to take over physics research on the homeworld. Please report to your station. Our new ruler, well, old ruler, again, Clark the Viking, leaves worn over many years of service, has returned to the throne. Okay, so what is your mandate? Next elections, prosperous unification. What is your mandate? Situation log. So, Prime Root Clark the Viking was elected on a platform of increasing research output by building research stations in orbit around suitable planets. Okay. 4 of them. We might have to expand further because I don't think we have that many, Okay, maybe. Yeah, we need to expand into this space. Right. Cool. Carry on. So, that's good. I mean, we've got 2 additional worlds that have been created. That should help us considerably. Right. So yeah, I hope everyone's having a lovely day today. So the Seedborn, so our garden people, continue to expand. Yeah, we're in a fantastic position. We're in a much stronger position than I would expect at this point in the playthrough, owing to the fact that we got super lucky with our starting area. Resources are full once again. Alloys. Problematic. How long until we finish the research for the But 21 months until we finish the Citadel technology, so I shouldn't spend all of it. Civilian ship star bases, spend a little bit more. Where is that? That's right on the edge of their space. Yes, upgrade this starbase into a star hold for 335 alloys. What's this, sorry? Starbase is not connected to the trade network here. Why is that? Kalajam Station at the Kahalajam star system. Not connected? Do I need to right click it? I think I do, don't I? How does it work again? Do I? Oh, there we go. I just need to designate the path. Oh, I see. That's a problem. The trade route goes through Cracksville space. Okay. Is it a problem? Doesn't necessarily need to go to the home world, does it? Just to another station. There we go. Yeah. Okay, so that's the state-sanctioned trade route that will be protected by our police forces. But honestly, civilians are going to civilian. They're going to trade and get opportunities wherever they wish. We only need to set up certain laws to stop activities if they start to interfere with the stability of the state. Thank you, Furigel, Fua3 Vogel, and X-Pac. Thank you, both of you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Zeoma, so I'm working on a very big video, I'm afraid. It's taking too long. Sorry. Okay. Right, BS Gamer Girl over here. This system is producing alloys. So it's currently a star hold. Yeah, okay. If I'm just going to waste alloys, I may as well spend them. But just don't go crazy. Slaughter station over here. Lady of Slaughter. Upgrade. Okay. Oh yeah, darkness. Cool, cool. Hang on. Games Co. Let's have a look. Ah, wonderful. 2 rare crystals floating there. Thank you. We'll get them exploited post-haste. Mooheel, a construction vessel. Please go to Gamesco and build mining stations to exploit the rare crystals, which are doing what exactly? Seems they're floating in this asteroid belt. These crystals have properties that make them extremely effective at focusing laser beams, and they are also critical components in most advanced electronics. In addition, many cultures treasure them as decorations and adornments. Pretty. Go and hoover them up. Thank you, Kuko. Thank you very much, Kuko. Right. So yes, again, for the sake of pure roleplay and sort of world building, so I have chosen to say that our species doesn't actually possess eyes. We have no functional eyes of any kind. We feel our way around and we detect vibrations, but bear in mind that being an intelligent race, I mean, we don't necessarily have to have eyes to be aware of the visible spectrum of light. I mean, we humans are aware that there are many... Well, there's plenty of radiation that we can detect, but we cannot necessarily see. Same with them. They know that other species can detect their way around the place by seeing a band of infrared light. So they're like, ah, okay. We can just build machines that can do the same. Easy peasy. How can we look for a shiny stone that is useful for making lasers work? Well, we can just build a machine to do that, can't we? To detect and feel its way around. Through hard work and experience, Governor Max Decline has developed a new skill. What is that new skill? Architectural interest. Okay. Good, good. Is that the slaughter sector? No, it's the pizza sector, isn't it? Show us your new skill. Architectural interest. Ooh, 10% reduction in building cost and district building cost. Nice. All right. My people touch things to go around? Basically, yes. Our people consist of literal crops. We used to be, well, a food source for, well, again, I'm going to say that they don't know that. But this world used to be an agricultural world where fields of these things would wrap roots around each other and grow. So we are extremely interconnected. Touch is considered an important part of seed-born society. To the point that it can be a problem for colony efforts. Oh shit, what the fuck? Who the fuck are you? What? It appears that a mischievous third party was able to hack into the translation software of the Panaxan envoy to Big Green. Uh-oh. Silver Root. So that instead of uttering magnanimous platitudes, they began spewing vicious insults that left none unscathed. The malfunction in the equipment was duly uncovered, but not before Prime Root Clark the Viking was declared to be a vile weed, a grave insult which surely calls for a response. Yes. There was a malfunction, a mischievous third party, but you can't call us that. You can't just insult us politically and expect us to roll over. How rude. Or that was funny. Xeno comedy modifier added, giving the following effects. Amenities plus 25. Xenophilic ethics attraction. Oh, hold on. No. How rude. So if I choose to take it as an insult, we get influence a little bit, but that doesn't really matter at this point. And our attitudes towards them go down. But I'm fearful of the other one. For 120 months, we will be known. Okay, we'll be a bit more relaxed towards aliens, effectively. And we're a xenophobic faction who are already having trouble with too many of our populace being a bit xenophilic. So this will cause a 25% attraction to xenophilic ethics. We can't have that. Okay. I choose to stomp my roots on the ground and make a great big huff about this. You can't say that to us. You cannot insult us. Resolution has failed. Oh, good. I wanted it to fail. Okay. Fuck you! You weird snot plant things. Attitude going down. You may be plants, but watch your tongue? No. Watch your step? No. Watch your... Fuck, what do they have to watch? Stem? Pollen? Watch your petal, yes. Watch where your pollen falls, sir. Vines?
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Okay, yes. Ah, good. Oh, wonderful. Giant slobbering monsters. From its cradle as a purely pharmaceutical venture, advancements in our understanding of the morphogenetic field allow for direct subconscious interfaces with organic units. So we can build monsters. Ooh. Okay. So what would they be? Again, for the sake of roleplay, we have to... I'll do that in a minute. So down here, where is that world where we're manufacturing armies? Because we can do them all over the place, can we not? Recruit armies. Xenomorph army. Here we go. Ravenous hordes of bioengineered horrors made up of little more than teeth, claws, and instinctive urges to kill. A cadre of scientists monitor and supervise the raging swarms as best they can from hardened bunkers beyond the front. Behind the front, even. So what would they be? How would plants who fight in giant metal walkers conceptualize a monster? Ants previously living on bark. Yeah, like an insect species. Yeah, like aphids or some shit. Yeah. Something with flesh. I'm thinking something like insects, like what would be a monster to a plant, you know? Humans. Just a bunch of naked humans running around biting shit. Ooh, wasps, says Rambos. Yeah, like... Yeah, oh god, yeah. So like for the sake, like something flying. So the Xenomorph army would have like fucking, like armored plate, like buzzing with wings, wouldn't they? Yeah. They would sort of buzz around. We would sort of really... Oh, that's good, because then we could keep them cool, couldn't we? We could keep them cool and on ice. And then when the battle starts, we could, like, warm them up and sort of get them into a fighting frenzy. Yeah, like locusts, basically. Yeah, like a swarm of organic. They're not like drones. Well, they are drones, but you know they're not like machine drones. They're biomechanical xenomorph drones that are flying around with fucking locust wings. I like it. Let's do that. Okay, order some, please. And we'll assign them to Colonel Coffee's army. Yeah, imagine like a massive wasp the size of a person with like 4 wings. But how would they attack? Bear in mind, they're going to be attacking like technologically advanced races here, like giant mushroom people or whatever. They too will have their own machines and armor and laser weapons and energy fields. I guess they'd go in for melee, wouldn't they? Our monsters. What about like a monomolecular mouth part that would like pierce things, go straight? Ooh, yes, spit acid. Great idea, Naomi. Yeah, I like it. Let's say that. So effectively, giant locusts that would be like released from our specially modified metallic ent walkers with acid for spit. Like they spray acid on things. And they've got like armor-piercing stingers. Like it. Yeah, we'll say that. Let's get a bunch of them. We're building a bunch of them now. Send them into our army. Societal research. So, Concordi. Also, apologies, folks. My head is actually killing me. I had a hangover this morning, and I was hoping the painkillers would work, but... Owie. Hang on. Right. Climate restoration. What's this? Sorry. Unlocks feature. It's a terraforming. I see. Terraforming for devastated worlds. Ah, good. Colony development speed. Let's get this one. We are building 2 new colonies. Won't take long. Right. Does this need to be in the realm of reality? Not at all. Stellaris is about building up your own fictional species and seeing it, you know, by all means. It's a game where your imagination is a big part. Who's this? Who are you? Oh, of course. Panaxelia. It's a science vessel. Hello. Do you like alloys? Do you like metals and gases? Hard workers? Precious metals? Yes, we thought you might. What do you have? Look, this metal. It moves, it flows, it reconstructs. We have found many uses for it. We are certain you shall too. Oh, they have living metal, an exotic resource. Oh, they want Zero? Oh, you might be out of luck. We don't have much of that. Sorry, I'd love to help you, but we don't have any Zero. It's a spice, is it not? Mammals like you like to snort it with your strange breathing apparatus on the front of your faces? I'm sorry. Maybe try later. We shall call you again before making our leave of your space, but we may alter the deal. Right. So, let's keep expanding. The construction vessel Nervous Hawk is awaiting at my borders, awaiting further orders. Your orders are to advance, but first wait for... Where are you? There it is. Aphid Beta under the command of Simulus the Swift, one of my admirals that has very aggressive ships that shoot quickly and also a 20% boost to their sublight speed, is on his way. The admiral will protect you as you go in to expand the borders of the garden. But be careful. Be very careful. There is a race here that do not like to be encroached upon.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Excellent. We can now unlock the gateways, the ancient devices of unknown origin, presumably works of the Great Gardener. The ability to reactivate the derelict gateway stations that can be found scattered throughout the galaxy has the potential to dramatically shorten travel times. Well done, Gravy Beaver. Please now work on self-aware colony ships to improve colony development speed. Wonderful. Seed Pod Capsule 5 is awaiting orders. Your orders are to go to the world of Frost Cup. Actually, change of plan. Go to Scheitenfen. Your orders are to go to Scheitenfen and colonize that world. As for the social system, they too have a colony vessel. Your orders are to go to Frost Cup and colonize the world. Thank you, Ratneck. Thank you very much, Ratneck. Thank you. Okay, how long until the goddamn... Hang on. I'm struggling because my alloys are actually full. Big time. Let's go to the market, if you please. Faction species leaders market. Open up the market, select alloys, and sell about 1,250 of them for 3,000. Oh no. We're now over the energy credits cap. I've got to build some storage. I really have to build some storage. So, let's go to closed sectors, select the star bases. Here is a star base. Where are you? You're the Conviab station. Oh, you are misnamed. You are actually the Darren's 96 station. So, this is just a border station next to the world of... Where is it? Sir Hook's Wither, the desert world down there. It's part of Rathelian space. You have a bunch of turrets protecting you, which is all well and good, but could you... Resource silos, hello. Massive resource silos and storage facilities where large quantities of resources can be safely kept. Storage capacity of what, though? Resource storage. What, all resources? Yeah, build 2 of them then. Oh, I cannot. One can only build 1. Alright. So. Resource silos. Simple as. Don't build them anywhere super important. Whoops, that's not it. Okay. Yep, seems that many of my available stations can have upgrades built. Okay. It is fun, Senpai. I do recommend Stellaris. It was not great back when it first came out. Being charitable, it was very... Many of its mechanics were ill-conceived. But I think it's blossomed. After a few years of tweaks, the stupid has mostly been smoothed out, and what remains to be stupid can just be modded out. Thank you, Wolfenstein Gaming, and Ratneck. Thank you, both of you. Thank you. Okay. Hello! Reports from Big Green, our homeworld, inform us that a number of inhabitants have left the colony to join the Racket Industrial Enterprise fleet passing through our territory, ostensibly drawn by dreams of adventure or the heady aroma of raw mercantilism. Unfortunate. 1 population reduced. Okay. It's not a huge problem. It's gone from the homeworld specifically. The homeworld is overflowing with plants. It's the homeworld. We have a total of 69. Nice. Maybe they did it just for that reason. Craig, what? Craig, I've just found out. If we leave the world, right, yeah, then the homeworld has 69 billion. Nice. Good on them. Well done, Craig. Who the hell are you? Ugh. You're a caravan. Alright. Hey, darling. What's this? Pardon me, folks. Something very important must be done, obviously. She's a happy girl. She's a happy girl indeed. Yeah. This weekend we popped over to see my mum. I had a roast dinner. Hadn't had a roast dinner in months, actually. She was kind enough to prepare a roast dinner. And Lulu had some chicken. And she got lots of cuddles and attention from my mum. She's a happy girl. Right, what are we going to do about the goddamn... damn it. There's some ransom takers over there. I'll have to send Aphid Beta to deal with them shortly. Okay. All the best to your Frenchie, crooked youth. Okay. Indeed, we should do that, Kiran Torin. Definitely, yeah. We should do that. Thank you, Stefan. Thank you very much, Stefan. Also, I'll probably wrap up fairly soon if that's alright, folks. My head is genuinely hurting quite a lot, so I think a break and not staring at the screen, and also lunch would be prudent. Maybe also take a short walk to get some lunch. Not that I really need to go get lunch, but just for the sake of the fresh air. Okay, so, yeah, we are having resource cap issues. Let me just go here. And close sectors. Okay, so Darren's station. So here we go. So resource silos in 10 seconds. So does it up all storage of all of them? Let's have a look.
Construction
it
complete.
It does. Okay, that's...
Construction complete.
Was that always the case? I seem to recall that there used to be like mineral ones years ago. Okay, that's handy. I should have done that a while ago then, shouldn't I? Okay. Oops, shit. What have I just clicked? Hello. So, the racket last call. Okay, they want some Zero. Alas, I just don't have any. I'm so sorry. Sorry. Okay. So what's going on with our fleets? Are we dealing with this piracy problem? Let me just sort by the trade routes. So there's the pirates. There's Warthorn Beta. So base protection. Current piracy. It's suppressed. Max piracy. Piracy effect 0. I think we just suppressed it, didn't we, a second ago? No, I don't think we did. Oh, there we go. They're just entering the area. Okay. Piracy is suppressed.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Oh, wow. All at the same time? Holy shit. Hang on. So... Colony development speed up by 50%. Sufficiently advanced systems are capable of optimizing themselves if they are made acutely aware of the purpose for which they were made. Self-aware colony ships. So, the vessels that we're sending to the new worlds are now aware of their purpose. All three at the same time. Blimey. Okay. What's this? Sorry. Ceramo metal infrastructure. Stronger alloys allow us to create prefabricated buildings, providing our colonies with improved infrastructure. So +1 building slot, and also colony development speed is increased by 25%. So I think that's just the initial setup, isn't it? So 75% improvement in colony development speed? And lastly, the Citadel. Plans for an immense battle station, capable of holding its own against several strike fleets, are now being drawn up. If realised, these citadels will become monuments of greatness as much as system hubs. Well done. So, first things first. Oh. Neither colony ship has arrived yet. Never mind. But will citadels have shops? They will have several shops. Yes. Several shops, several news agents. Will there be a surly woman sitting behind the counter? Yes, probably, as always. As there is in every single British corner shop. Okay, 1 minute. Let's go to... Where's the Christus Gate? There. So first things first. Whoa. Hello? Excuse me? We're not truly allies with them, but we do have military access, as do they. That's our space. Can you please piss off? Okay, all the more reason. Yeah, as you can see there, aptly demonstrated why I need this to be a citadel. 2,345 alloys. Upgrade that to a citadel. We also need to up our naval capacity. Okay. Fleet anchorages are necessary to support the growth of our navy. Okay. Get to... actually, maybe don't... I need guns, because this could be truly the last line of defense to stop them from getting into our empire, so... Yeah, guns. I need guns. Build additional gun batteries. Okay. And then elsewhere we'll build, yeah, more anchorages. So, Darren's 96. Technically you're on the front as well. Hectonian station over there. So are you, but not truly. Sir Hook's Wither. Okay. I do have lots of alloys. I shouldn't be frugal. Ah, good. You're being upgraded to a star fortress now? Okay. You're an anti-piracy station, aren't you? Over at Eternal Elysium?
Complete.
Nice. Oh, I see. You've already been queued. Okay. Yes, indeed. I need to do more research. Sorry, folks. I would love to continue. I'm quite into it, but my head is actually really hurting. I'm going to probably pause it there and go and get some fresh air and get some food. But, yeah, welcome back. Welcome back, everyone. So the Stellaris playthrough of The Gardeners Tended continues. And what I need to do... Well, obviously we've got peace right now, but... I'm expecting eventually relations with the Order of the Cracksful are probably going to degrade. This could be a... Well, we need to absorb them, but that won't be militarily. We'll just absorb them normally. It might be worth to plan for a short war against the mushroom people of the Tyranthurus. Maybe. Anyway, so, thank you for watching. Have a lovely afternoon. I'm working on a video essay on a game called The Forest, and I was hoping overnight to have a render for you that I could show you now. Unfortunately, I fucked up a piece of audio, and I was deafening headphone users because it was like 10 decibels higher than everything else, so whoops. I started a new render at 8 o'clock, and it crashed before I could have it ready, so damn. So I'm going to restart the render now, and then leave the PC the fuck alone. That's the plan. So, yeah. Around 5 o'clock today, I'll be starting to review that render, and hopefully if it's good, I'll link it to the patrons and the Twitch subs. So if you're a patron, I'll put it up on Patreon, and if you're a Twitch sub, then there's a Discord group below where I can link it for you. If your Twitch account is linked to your Discord account, then it should automatically give you the privileges to see it. I can only apologise once again. I would love to just send it to you via email, as I used to do to all the Twitch subs, but Twitch took away that system in their infinite wisdom. Yay. Anyway, thank you again, everyone. See you again soon. 1 second. Who's a good girl? Yes, you are. Right, let's have a look. Who's doing what? Okay. Yeah, I need some fresh air. I'm feeling quite ill. Gonna open the window. So who's playing what game right now? Checking the stream team. SWAT Knight is doing a bit of Train Sim World 2. I'll hand you over to him then. So he's driving his train. This has been Stellaris. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful afternoon.